Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? This is Kenita, the agent slash investor, coming back with you with 10 top tips. This is mainly for real estate agents or people that's looking to become a real estate agent to avoid without getting sued, and also keep in mind as far as helping your clients. I did this research as per usual. I'll put down the documentation that I got it from, and you can do your own research from there. So let's get started. Basically, we already know that real estate agents do get sued, and you've seen what happened with the whole NAR versus somebody I forgot. I will link that video down at the bottom of the description box, so put it somewhere. But you've seen what happens as far as with that. So with that being said, I want to just let real estate agents that's brand new out there to know what 10 top tips they can avoid. The first one is maintain good communication. This is like the biggest thing ever, and I'm one of those type of people that I will maintain a lot of good communication. There is no excuses. We have cell phones, we have email addresses, text messages, posted mail. You can send a bird carriage, something, but maintain good information or maintain good communication to your clients. If you send them anything, and this is just my opinion, because this is something that I do, not only I will talk to you on the phone, I will also send a text message, and I will also email you what we have talked about and what have been done. And also what I'm thinking about doing is also adding, one of them service calls that be like, this is a recorded line, yada yada yada. I'm thinking about adding that to my phone. So I may have to end up changing my phone number, my business line phone number, but that's either here or there. That's just something for me to protect myself, and not only just myself, also protect my clients too, and let them know this is the information that I have sent to you. I sent it to you in 3 or 4 different ways as far as with communication, but that's just to let you know the style of communication that you should do to all your clients, so that way there won't be no misinformation at all. Number 2, avoid giving out false expectations. This is very important for your clients because, especially with first-time home buyers, but this is just with any clients in general, you don't want to give out false hope or false expectations because you're looking for a commission check, which is, I will go over that with the Fisher where I'll put the words down at the bottom because I cannot never say the words correctly, but I can spell Fishery duties. So let's get that. That goes on to like maybe number 7 or 8, neither here or there. You don't want to jeopardize as far as giving out false expectations to your clients because you worry about you or what you want as far as the agent. You want to be real and honest as possible, even if it's something that the clients don't want to hear. So with that being said, you can't never protect your clients from bad news. Always let them know about obstacles, foreseen or unseen, that arise anytime during the transaction. And any obstacles that you do know or anything that is happening in the transaction, please let them know 24 to 48 hours. And this goes back to the communication style. Text message, phone call, email, so you can cover yourself, so that way they will know all lines of communication of the information that you have told them. They may not like the explanation that you gave them, or they may not like the information that you have gave them because it's bad, but at least you gave them the information that they needed to hear so they can make a logical decision of what they need to do as far as purchasing or selling a home. So never give out any false expectations at all. Always be real and honest with your clients, no matter what the situation is. Sorry that I'm out of breath, by the way. I'm at the end of the months of me being pregnant. 8 months pregnant. I'm out of breath, so I do apologize. So if I'm breathing heavy or sounding out of breath, then you know why. Third, how the clients make the hard decision is number 3. With that being said, clients rely on their real estate agents to provide a complete and accurate assessment of all risks. That's what's going on, because they do trust our expertise. So most clients may say it's up to you or how the way you want to do this decision. Don't let your clients say that to you at all, because even though you may think that you're making the correct decision for them, that may not be something that they want to do. And what will happen is that will pose as a lawsuit, and they will basically blame you, saying that you made this decision and not tell them. So that's not something that you want at all. So with that being said, let the client make the ultimate decision, because this holds your client responsible. As long as you give them all the pros and cons and give them the information that they need, they can make the final decision on their own. And a client who is empowered to direct the deal with your advice is less likely to cast blame if things do not go as according to plan. And once again, this goes right back to communication. Write everything down, email everything down step by step of what had happened. That goes straight to number 4. Document your advice in the client's decision. Whatever decision that the clients make, be certain that it's written and recorded, and advice that you provide to the clients with whatever information and whatever decision that he or she have done. With that being said, as I stated before, goes back to number 1, the biggest, communication. Telephone call with a quick email and text message, as far as with the instructions, whenever stating what the client took from your advice or did not take from your advice. This will protect you from the long run, so there won't be no he said, she said. You can always go back to your documents, which is, I know in the state of Virginia, side note, state of Virginia, they tell us 3 years to hold on all clients' documents, and then you can shred it. Me personally, I have personal documents from hospital bills, whatever you name, dated back from 2009 that I have not shredded yet, just because if you call me from out the woodwork, I have my paperwork. So even though they tell us to shred any documentations after 3 years, still hold on to it, put it on the flash drive, because you never know, somebody may come out the woodworks 15 years later. If you got that documentation approved differently, go from there. Avoid filing fee disputes against the client. I was told this by my mentor, because I still have a mentor. She has said that if a client ever do you wrong, and this goes for commission, because we are working for free up until we get paid. But she has said, unless it's something completely bad, just don't work with that client again, or just bow out. You going through all the steps of trying to file for mediation over commission, it's no point. As a real estate agent, it's just no point. You'll be fighting in courts forever. So I remember my mentor telling me, just move on from that and just let the chips fall where it falls, and just don't work with that client ever again. Number 6, avoid extreme difficult clients. This is something that you also have to keep in mind. There are clients that are to the extreme. There are people with personalities that is horrible, that I know some people may not get along with at all. At the end of the day, as a real estate agent, you do not have to take everybody on as your client. If you already know that y'all not going to mesh together as far as personalities, because I feel like with us being a real estate agent, and I even say this when I go through the contracts, as far as it's like having a marriage license. We are married until until it's a done deal. If it don't work, I'm not gonna try to make it work. I have a bubbly personality. I'm very goofy and playful. It may not show right now because with me being pregnant and everything else, so I feel miserable. That's besides the point. But with me being bubbly and funny and playful, not everybody wants that in their agent, which is, I understand that. And then with me as the agent, I don't want somebody that's stuck in the mud all the time either. So it goes both ways. So if you can avoid extremely difficult clients, avoid them. Or my best bet to tell you is refer them to somebody else that can handle them. Usually when you refer your clients out, you may get paid for that. I'm just saying. Number 7, avoid the unethical, discriminatory, and or fraudulent clients. There may be clients out there, I'm not saying that they all do it, but it can happen, that will do some discriminatory or fraudulent things up under the table. Deceptive, unethical, or inappropriate conduct which benefits a client to a non-client detriment can expose a real estate agent, and they can cause you to have a lawsuit not only by a non-client but also by your client, because they're going to come up with something saying that, well, she said it was okay, this is something that she wanted to do, etc., etc., etc. So unethical clients can expose you to more than a civil action and grievances procedure. And keep in mind, if you're working with somebody that's unethical, 9 times out of 10 you can lose your license behind that. Any fraudulent activity that the client performs with your knowledge can expose you to a criminal action as well. So with that being said, if you know there's something unethical or fraudulent going on with that client and they're trying to bring you into it, just terminate the whole entire contract. Just say, I cannot work with you under these guidelines at all. And plus, anyways, it's not worth it. You already paid all that money for your real estate license. I should know. Don't do it. Number 8, do not favor your interest over your client's interest or one client's interest over another client's interest. Fiduciary duties, which is, I'll put the word up here, and then I'll put around what duties that we all do, because right now I have a brain fart and I'm not remembering at this moment. But as your agent or as an agent, you want to make sure that your interest is at the bottom totem pole. You became a real estate agent because you wanted to help people out. Yes, it's about making money, don't get me wrong at all, but it's also helping people out as far as first-time home buyers or helping people selling their homes. When you are putting your interest over theirs, they're going to know. Even if they're not your client, they are going to know. And also keep in mind, in certain states they do dual agency, which is here in Virginia we do dual agency. I can represent the buyer and seller side. I cannot put either or on a higher pedestal. The same way, if I want to represent my siblings, I have to let you know, these are my siblings, yada yada yada. I gotta put that in the contract, and I cannot sit there and try to give them a leg up because we siblings. No, I have to work with them according to everything is ethically, integrity, and by law. So never put your clients or non-clients interests, or not over yours, but you get what I'm saying. Never put your interest over your clients or non-clients at all. Your clients and your non-clients is very important. Always keep their interests in mind. Number 9 is be proactive for addressing clients' complaints. There could be complaints. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Always address it in a timely manner, timely fashion, 24 to 48 hours. This goes back to communication styles. text message, emails. Like I said, when I figure out what is that app, as far as this is a recorded line, always address all complaints that clients have. Be apologetic, work on it a little bit more, and move on from there. The last one is don't forget about liability insurance. At the end of the day, things can happen. You may still have to do, well, I'm not going to say you may still, but there's a possibility, chance that it can happen that a client can sue you for whatever reason. So you want to have liability insurance to cover yourself just in case and cover your assets. The best thing I can tell you is try to talk to a lawyer about that and make sure that you have all of that squared away and set up and go from there. But sorry that this video has been long. This is like close to a 20-minute long video that I have done so far. Once again, I am sorry that I sound out of breath and tired, but like I told you before, I am 8 months pregnant. June 1st is my due date, so I'm just exhausted at this point. But anywho, if you and your family is in this area, Virginia, 7 cities of course, that's ready to purchase a house or sell a house, please give me a call. Telephone number is 757-447-0666. If you don't want to call, I accept text messages. I'm a text message girly anyway, so you can text me all the information that you need, help, whatever the case may be. Or like I said, you can always Google me and you can find me from there as Kenita the agent/investor. I have my email address and my website sitting right up there for you. But I hope y'all enjoy all 10 tips. This is for real estate agents only, or whoever's trying to become a real estate agent. 10 top tips for y'all. Follow me on social media platforms, like, comment, and share, of course. And I cannot wait to talk to y'all soon and help your family soon. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye.